This podcast is sponsored by BuyBiz.io. Discover premium AI-driven online businesses for sale, perfect for standalone growth or seamless integration. Explore now at BuyBiz.io to kickstart your digital success.
Transition plan for startups. Essential steps to secure your future. Learn how to create a smooth transition plan for your startup to protect your business and prepare for growth, sale, or leadership changes. Crafting a transition plan for startups, what you need to know. Hey, so imagine you've been running your startup for a few years. Things are going well. Maybe you've got some momentum, traction, and a loyal customer base. But have you ever thought about what happens next? I mean, like when it's time for someone else to take the reins, or when you want to exit gracefully? That's where having a solid transition plan comes into play. It's often the unsung hero of startup success, yet it's something many founders overlook until they're caught off guard. Think of a transition plan as your game plan for the future, whether you're passing the torch, selling your business, or even preparing for acquisition. Without one, it's like trying to pass the baton in a relay race but fumbling halfway through. So, let's chat about what a transition plan really means and how you can set your startup up for a smoother evolution. Why does a transition plan matter for a startup? Startups are fast-moving, chaotic, and filled with uncertainty. But ironically, that's when you most need to have a structured plan for what happens next. Here's why. Protects your hard work. You've poured time, energy, and resources into building your company. A transition plan ensures it continues to thrive even if you step back or move on. Attracts investors or buyers. Having a clear roadmap for succession or sale makes your business more appealing to potential investors or buyers, because they can see the value and longevity. Personality influences various phases of language learning, starting from motivation to long-term retention and use. Keeps your team aligned. When everyone knows what's coming, it smooths the path and builds confidence internally. Stay relevant. Only share content that aligns with your brand's messaging and your audience's interests. Alright, so what exactly goes into a transition plan? Here are the major building blocks. Define the goal. Are you planning to sell, hand over leadership, or scale with new partners? Clarify what your ultimate objective is. Identify successors or buyers. This could be an internal team member, a co-founder, or an external entity. Knowing who might take over helps you tailor the plan. Document processes. One common pitfall for startups is knowledge loss. Make sure you document workflows, client relationships, and key contacts. Financial clarity. Get your financials in order. Profit and loss statements, cash flow, forecasts. This is critical, especially if you're selling. Legal and compliance. Make sure your business structure, contracts, and intellectual property protections are solid. Timeline. Map out a clear timeline for the transition, including milestones and checkpoints. Communication plan. Prepare how you'll communicate the transition to your team, customers, and partners to avoid uncertainty or rumors. Practical steps to start your transition plan. If you haven't started yet, don't worry. Here's a simple way to begin. Start with your why. Why do you want to transition? Retirement, new venture, burnout? This guides everything. Write it down. Even a simple document outlining your vision for transition is better than nothing. Talk to stakeholders. Get feedback from your team, advisors, and even customers to see what matters most. Consider professional help. Business brokers, legal experts, or consultants who specialize in startup transitions can add immense value. Looking to buy or sell AI-based businesses? Speaking of transitions and sales, if you're curious about acquiring or selling AI-powered startups or businesses, check out Archieboy Holdings' AI-based businesses for sale. They have an impressive lineup of AI-driven businesses available for purchase, providing great opportunities for founders like yourself. Whether you're looking for a new venture or thinking about your exit strategy, it's worth exploring their current offerings. The marketplace is growing rapidly, and AI businesses tend to hold significant value with their potential for scalability and innovation. Want to see what's available? Explore our listings today. Discover your next business opportunity or find a buyer who appreciates the potential of your startup. Final thoughts. Making a transition plan might not be the most exciting part of running a startup, but it's definitely one of the smartest moves you can make. It gives you control over what comes next, protects your hard-earned creation, and helps ensure the business you build lasts long into the future. Plus, knowing you're prepared is a huge weight off your shoulders. If you're ready to take that step, start simple. Outline your goals, talk to people, document your processes, and keep the big picture in mind. And don't forget to explore curated platforms like Archie Holdings if you want to get a feel for the AI-based business market or find the perfect match for your next chapter. All right, thanks for tuning in today. Remember, every great startup deserves a great plan, not just for where it's been, but for where it's going.